Hello everyone, you welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Okay, today's class is a very interesting one. We'll be designing a branding for a potato chips company. It is very easy. It is not difficult at all. Okay, I'll be showing us two different methods how we can mock it up, how we can convert it into a 3D. Now the first app we'll be using is our Picsart. I'll be showing us quickly how we can mock up using our Picsart, while the second one is our Photopea. I will also be showing us how we can mock up using our Photopea app. Now, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Now, I will want to work on the image size. Remember, we are designing a branding line on. So I'll be clicking on those three icon here. Once I click on it, it opens this way. Then I'll be clicking on image size. Now I'll be changing the image size. I'll be changing the width to 1818, while I'll be changing the height to 2595. Then I'll click on OK. Once I click on OK, this is what we have now. Okay, I'll be deleting this our new text. So I'll click on delete. Good, we are making progress. Then I'll be going to our background. So I'll be selecting these two rectangles that are on top of each other, this particular one. Once I select on it, it's going to bring effects which can only be applicable to our background. So I'll be clicking on our color. Once I click on color, I'll be going to gradient. So I want to show you how I got the color I used for the background. So I'll be clicking on this plus sign. Once I click on it, I'll be clicking on this one. Okay, it's there already. So I'll be dragging it this way. Good. Now I'll be working on this first one. This first particular one I'm highlighting now. I'll be working on that. So I'll be clicking on our color. Then I'll be taking it to where we have our yellow color. Yellow color. Good. Then I'll click on OK. Then I want to work with this one as well. So I'll be clicking on this, select it, then I'll go to our color. Then I'll go to where we have our red color. Okay, perfect. So I want to just adjust it so that it's gonna be it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be perfect. So I'll be doing that this way. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so you can use this to adjust it whichever way you prefer. Good. Okay, I think I'm okay with it this way. Perfect. Then I'll be clicking on OK. So this is what we will be getting. Now, all what I need for this design, I've actually downloaded it from my from online. So I've showed us how we can download images free of charge. So you do well to watch my other videos to get informations about that. So I'll just be bringing it in. I'll be importing what I've actually downloaded earlier today. So I'll be clicking on this plus sign. Then I'm going to from gallery. So I'll just be locating where I have it. Okay, so I'll be scrolling down. Okay, so this is the first thing I'll be importing. I'll click on OK. You see that? So I'm just going to adjust it to fit in. I'm going to adjust it to fit in this way. Good. Okay, let me bring it down a bit. Perfect. So I'll be going to our layer, then I'll be locking it. Good. We are making progress. Then I'll be still going back to our gallery to import other images I'll be needing for this particular design. Okay, so I'm just going to crop this way. Okay, we have that. Then I'll be going back to our gallery, still repeating the same process. I want to bring everything I'll be needing for this particular design, which I have downloaded already. Good. Then I'm gonna bring one last thing in from gallery pictures. All right, Pepe. I'm just gonna crop it, crop it. Good. We are super good to go. Let's get started, guys. So I'll be copying this particular effect. So I'll be clicking on this circle here, then I'll click on copy. Good. Copy. Good. So I can just be creative with it. I can just, increase or reduce the size. I'm just trying to get a perfect angle for it. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna be here. So click on copy. Good. Another copy. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just gonna rotate it this way. All right. We are making progress. So I'll be working on, let me copy it one more time, then I'll just reduce that this way. Okay, so now let's work on this one. Let's work on this. So I'm just going to be reducing it this way. I'm going to putting it just right here. Now I'll be typing in our product name, potato chips. So I'm going to this, I'll be editing that. Edit, all in capital letter, potato. Okay, I'll increase that. All in capital letter, chips. Okay, we're making progress. Good. Perfect. So I'll be working on the font, I'll be working on the color, and I'll be working on the stroke as well. Let's get to it. So I'll be changing the color to red. Okay, I'll be changing the color of the other one to red as well. And I'll be going to where we have our font. Okay, I'll be clicking on that. I'm going to my recent font. Okay, that's the font I used. Good. So I'll be doing that to the other one as well. Good. So I'll be working on the stroke. I'll be clicking on the stroke, clicking on enable. It's already in black color, so I'll just be increasing the stroke width to, let's say, 10. 10 is better. I'll be doing the same. Enable is in black already, so I'll just be increasing it to 10 as well. Perfect. So I'll be adjusting the size. I'll be adjusting the size of our potato chips, of our text. Okay, good. Let me reduce that a bit. Perfect. So I will still be adding an effect to that chips, which is called reflection. So I'll be going to where we have our reflection. I'll be clicking on, then I'll be clicking on enable. You see that? So it is very easy. It is not difficult at all. It is not difficult at all. Good. So let me just adjust this a bit. Good. Now I still want to do one more thing. I want it to have a red. I want the tape of my nylon to have a red tape at the top and at the bottom. So that is why I moved this, so that we can have this red tape. That's why I moved this up. So I'm gonna get I'll go to our shapes, then I'll fill it in with color red. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce the size. I'm going to reduce the size of this. I'm going to expand it this way. You see that? So that gives us the red effect at the top here and at the bottom here. Perfect. We are making progress. So I'm gonna work on this chili pepper. Okay, let me bring it to front. I'm gonna reduce it this way. I'm gonna rotate it. So I'll click on copy. We have a copy already. Good. So let's just adjust this way. Okay. So let me work on the size. I'm just trying to adjust everything to make everything beautiful and perfect. So I'm just going to be putting that there. Perfect. Okay. Good. 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 Let me just reduce that a bit so it doesn't overshadow the product name. Okay. So I'm going to be working with this. I'll just be clicking on copy. I'll be placing it whichever place I like, just to give it an effect. I hope you understand what I mean. I am sure you are enjoying this video because I am enjoying it as well. If you find this video, if you find it educative, if you find it helpful, do well to like this video, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, drop your comments, let's know what you think. Wow, okay, it's beginning to look very much like it, trust me. Let me copy this and just put it somewhere around here. This is gonna bring to front, good. So I'll just be deleting this. Okay, we're making progress. Wow, wow. So that is that about that. I think we are done with everything. So I'm going to our layer, then I'll be locking everything. Yes, I'll lock. I'll be locking everything. Okay, let's see. I think we are done with that. This looks beautiful, trust me. This looks very, very beautiful. So I'll just be going back to our layer, then I'll be merging everything so that it all stays in a place to make it a single entity rather. So I'll click on this, then I'll click on OK. Perfect. Now I want to save. Like I always say, the first thing you save as project, then you save as image. So I'll be clicking on this thing that looks like SD card, save as project, and I'll be typing in our project name, potato chips. Okay, then I will still go back to that place and save as image. You put the dimension in ultra, don't forget that. Then you click on save to gallery. It automatically saves your work to gallery. Perfect. Now let's move on to our Picsart where we'll be mocking it up. Okay guys, let's quickly use our Picsart to mock up this particular design. Let's quickly use our Picsart to mock it up. It is very, very simple. It is not difficult at all. So I'll be opening up our Picsart this way. Okay, so after that, after it's opened up, I'm clicking on this purple icon with a plus sign. I'll click on it. Once I click on it, I want to bring in the mockup. I want to bring it in. So I'll be selecting on that. I'll be selecting and then I'll go into my recent. I'll click on recent. So I'm just trying to locate where I have my mockup. I'm trying to locate where I have my mockup. I have it on my download. So I'll be clicking on that. Okay. So this is the mockup. Perfect. So after I've bring in my mockup, I'll just be going straight to add photo. This particular one, I'll click on it. I want to bring in the design we have actually done on our Pixel Lab. So I'm just trying to locate that very quickly. So it's on my Pixel Lab, this. Okay, so I'll click on add. Once I click on add, I drag it this way. I drag it that way. I drag it to cover I drag it to cover the mock-up. I will drag it to cover the mock-up. Very, very simple. So once I've dragged it to cover the mock-up, once it's properly covered, I can actually reduce the opacity so that I can see what I am doing. So once I reduce the opacity, I'll be able to see it. Then I will increase it back to 100. Good. So once I'm done with that, I will scroll to my right hand side. Then I will see where I have blend. Then I will click on the blend. There are a whole lot of options there. The first one is normal, the second one is screen, the third one is multiply, darken, lightening, overlay, and so on and so forth. But for the benefit of this class, I'll be using on multiply. So once I click on multiply, it takes the shape of the mockup. It takes the shape of the mockup. Very, 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 very simple. It is not difficult at all. So once it takes the shape of the mockup, you are super good to go. You are actually done with the design. So what you just be doing is you'll be clicking on this mark sign at the top right corner. You just click on the mark sign. Once you click on it, you click on this arrow facing down. You just click on it to download what you've designed, and you've actually saved your photo to your gallery. It is very, 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 very simple. It is not difficult at all. Now, okay, let's move straight to our Photopea. I'll be showing us quickly how we can also mock up using our Photopea. Okay, stay tuned. Using our Photopea, it is very, 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 very easy. It is not difficult at all. Okay, so this is our Photopea app. Once you click on www.photopea.com, it opens up this way. Good. So I'll be going to my file. I'll be clicking on open. I have actually downloaded the mockup I want to use already. So I'll just be locating where I have that particular mockup. It is very, 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 very simple. It is not difficult at all. So once I've downloaded it and I've extracted it, I am super, super good to go. So I open it up this way on my Photopea, then I click on this particular guy here, layer. I click on it. Once I click on it, I click on this one that has a blue colored icon. You can see that there are three eyes there that are blue colored. So that is what we're going to be working with since we have three mockups on the design initially. So I'll be double tapping on this. Once I double tap on it, that way it opens up this way. But I want it to be plain, so I'm going to close the eye icon. I'll just click on the eye icon, it closes automatically. Then I'll click back on the layer. Then I'll go to my file. I'll click on open and place. I want to locate my design, so I'll go to my image. I have it on my I have it on my photo. So I'm just trying to locate my design. Yes, so once I've located it, I'll just click on done. It automatically opens up this way. So I'm just going to crop it this way. I will adjust it a bit. Then I will expand it in such a way that it covers the workspace, just like that. Then I'll go back and click on my file. Then I'll click save smart object, and it loads it up and saves it that way. So as I'm clicking on this first one, you see that? So I'm just going to do the same for the rest of the design. It is very, very easy. So I'll click on my layer. Once I click on it, I'll double tap this little guy here. I'll close the eye icon. Are you following? Then I'll click back on my layer. I'll go back to my file. Then I'll click on open and place. I'm just going to repeat the whole same process again. So I'll just locate where I have my design. I have it on my Pixel Lab. Good. So done. So it's very, very easy. Just going to repeat the same process to the very end. So I will expand it this way. Good. I'll go back to my file. Then I'll click on save smart object. It automatically saves it. Then I click on the first one, you see. So it remains just this last one. So I'll go back to my layer. I will double tap on this guy, close the eye icon, click back on the layer. Then I'll click on my file, open and place. And I'll go to my file. I'll locate where I have my design. It is very, very simple. It is not difficult at all, trust me. So I'm just going to expand this guy this way. Once I've expanded it, I'll go back to my file. I'll click on Save Smart Object. Good. Wow. Okay, so I'll be clicking on the first one, the initial mockup imported. So I'll click on it. You see that? So it is very, 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 very simple. It is not difficult at all. Good. This is it. We're already done with what we're gonna design. So I'll be going back to my file. Then I'll be clicking on Export as PNG. Good. Once I click on that, it's going to load up. So you have to be a bit patient. Once it loads up this way, I'm just going to click on Save. That way. So let us see what we've designed. Let's see what we've designed. So I'll just click on Open. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see. It's loading up, loading up. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at what we've designed. No, no, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So let me just zoom it this way. You see that? You feel that? This is beautiful. Wow. So if this video have been helpful to you, like super helpful to you, I would love you to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channels, because we keep dropping interesting and educative videos every time. So subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be the first person to be notified whenever we drop amazing videos like this. See you in the next video. Bye bye.